Okay, so welcome back. Now in this video and the next subsequent videos, we're going to do application problems involving right triangles. So this first one is considered, is about what we call angle of elevation or angles of elevation. Okay, so let me read the problem to you. And again, listen carefully and we'll walk through it. It says, Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls can be seen from a small boat 2,500 feet downstream. Okay. The angle of elevation, the angle between the horizontal and line of sight when the object is above the horizontal, from the observer to the top of the Horseshoe Falls is 4 degrees. How high are the falls? Okay, so here's what's going on. Okay, so let's set up a picture. Always draw a picture. And so let's say here is the falls. So let's say here's the falls, right? So we've got the water coming down, right? And so here's the boat. Okay, and so you're in the boat, and the distance from the boat to the waterfall is 2,500 feet, right? And so it says the angle of elevation. Now, what's the angle of elevation? It's the angle of elevation is the angle that you have to look up at, right? You have to elevate your eyes, in other words. So the angle of elevation is from the horizontal, what angle are you going up to? And so in this case, the angle, if you will, from the boat to the top of the falls, right? And so if we draw our triangle, it's a right triangle. So let's say there it is, right? So let's say our distance is like that, right? And so we know that the angle here is 4 degrees. Okay, so there's the angle of elevation. So there's our picture. And what they want to know is the height of the waterfalls. Okay, so now we can set this up because the height is what we're looking for, right? Let's call that h. And so we know this. So we want some relationship that involves this angle and these two sides. Well, that's going to be tangent, right? So the tangent of this angle is opposite over adjacent. So we're going to set up that relationship. So tangent of 4 degrees equals h over 2,500. And so h equals what? H is going to equal 2,500 times the tangent of 4 degrees. And so now all we have to do is stick that in our calculator, right? And so if we stick that in our calculator, we end up getting 170 feet. And so the height of the waterfall is 170 feet high. And that's it. So that's how you handle an application problem where you're dealing with angle of elevation.